Hey guys, welcome to Ölstorp and Pinges program. In this week's episode we're going to teach you guys 2 effective exercises to improve defense play as a defensive player with pimples.
Myself, I play with 2 different types of pimples. I play on the red side, I play with short pimples. On the black side, I play with long pimples. And I will show you which situation I would rather use my short pimple or my long pimple with.
Okay, so the first exercise is quite simple. Frederick will play every ball to my forehand, and I will loop 2 balls in his backhand and 2 balls in his forehand, and then again 2 balls in backhand and 2 balls in forehand. And he has to change and lean forward and be able to block and do something with the ball at all occasions. And I will change the pace and the speed and the spin in my loop. So Frederick has to adapt to these balls. So Frederick will play every ball in my forehand, and I will loop 2 in backhand and 2 in forehand.
When you play with the short pimples, it's important to stay quite above the net with it so you can push it down. When you don't have so much friction, you have to play with the ball is at its highest point every time. With the short pimples, in the situation when you on the defense, you should focus on to take the ball at its highest point. Not on the lowest, not on the way up, on the way down. When you have less friction, it's important that you have the space to let the ball fly. So that's the most important part.
And from my point of view, when I play against the short pimples, I have to do a little bit of more topspin at every stroke. Because I know this because I have short pimples in my backhand myself, and when Fredrik pushes with his backhand against me or forehand with the short pimples, it creates a little bit of backspin sometimes, and I have to really go through the ball. So it's quite harder to play against short pimples than it is to play against normal backside.
With the long pimples, I play with 2 different styles. Close to the table, then it's very important I take it when the ball is on the way up. Why? So I can take as much speed away from the ball as possible. When I'm going from the table, then it's important to me to take the ball on the way down. But the most effective way is when the ball is under the table. Why? Is to take away so much energy from the ball as possible and just follow through the ball on each side.
And when I played against the long pimples, every time I did a loop, I got the same amount of spin back, but with backspin, which made it very hard for me to continue through the loop. So as further as I went, the spin I received back was harder and harder and harder until I couldn't loop anymore. In a normal match, I would probably go in and do backspin and then get another return back, receive back, and attack again. But the exercise was for me to attack every time, so it was very hard, and it was very hard for my legs and the whole body. So it's actually a great exercise to improve your physical aspect as well.
My experience first, my point of view, is that it's very important to play in a hall where there is not white walls, because I feel in some sequence that the ball is disappeared for me. And I think that is a good way to to practice your focus actually. So that was really good. The difference is that the ball is coming faster to Lua. It's turning forward against him. It's not stopping.
Okay guys, so basically I have done this exercise now against long pimples, short pimples and normal backside rubbers, and the difference is quite big among these three. Against the long pimples I had to go a lot more up and worked against the backspin. Against the short pimples I had to go through the ball a little bit more and attack it as the spin went off a little bit and created sometimes backspin. And against the backside rubber it was much more easier. Most definitely because I've trained a lot against the backside rubbers, but the ball went against you. When I looped against Christian, the spin went back and the ball went towards me, which made it quite easier.
Thank you for watching this week's episode. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you next week.
See you next week.